Let's see. Let's see. Let me test. Let me test. Hello, me. All right. What is the deal with that? I feel like every stream now, my stream starts up with that. Oh, goodbye, me. Ah, man. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Ah, well, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'll do it all over here. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I guess maybe it's time to get a new mic. It seems like every time I start up, I gotta unplug the mic and then plug it back in. It's as simple as that. It's crazy. Ugh. But yeah, I'd read your your comment there. I love the Mongolian singing for a game in Ireland. That's right. We had some music there right at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sounds good now. I don't know what the deal with this thing is. Um, anyway, we're starting up a brand new Friday night stream, some Friday night Crusader Kings 3. So months ago, I had a false start with an Ireland run in Crusader Kings and just kind of abandoned it. So I thought, if we're going to add some Crusader Kings in, why not go back and we're going to restart it, but do what we didn't finish. So let's do some Ireland with the legendary, the Lord Ian Hamcuts, and create House Hamcuts. So let's do this. I love Crusader Kings 3. This was my first Paradox game before Victoria 3. This is the game that led me to Victoria 3. So unfortunately, then I found Victoria 3 and it kind of overtook this one. Hey, Superstar Banana Mix. First of all, awesome name. I'll be watching the VOD later. Have fun. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. And thanks for watching the VOD later. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So let's create our own ruler. We'll change the appearance. So paste the DNA, but I gotta add some hair and stuff. I don't know why this doesn't actually carry over. I guess I gotta try to just do it again. So we have all the DLC, though I will be, in full disclosure, I haven't played some of the brand new ones. So I'll be experiencing some of it for the first time, but most of the stuff I have experience in. Let me let me fix these buck teeth. I gotta recopy this stuff. Jaw forward, right? There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see. So start off Catholic. We will be Iron, because why not? Our dynasty, our last name will be Hamcuts. Our house motto will be, why do today what you can do tomorrow? We are the house of procrastinators. We will do... Actually didn't pre-design one here. The last big CK DLC are about the Byzantines in Mongolia. Oh, pretty far away from you. So don't worry, I don't think you feel that much. Okay, good. So yeah, probably not going to be anywhere near me here. Let's see. Let's do some good old purple and black. We'll change and we'll just change some emblems. Why not? I don't really know what I'm looking for. Let's just keep it simple. Let's keep one. We'll be House Starbucks. How about that? are gonna do this thrilling thing right now, watching me pick one of these things. You know what? We are gonna pick what I think is my favorite emblem in the game. This thing right here. I love this thing. All right. So our character, we're gonna go with, let's go with wealth focus, right? Fortune builder. Our personality, let's be fruitful. We'll be lustful. Although, oh yeah, true, that's true. That's sinful to Catholics, and we are a Catholic. Yeah, we'll be diligent. And our other traits, let's add in some intelligence. And then let's add some prowess. Because I am probably going to need to lead my own armies here. Stewardship's pretty high. Yeah, I think this is good. Now, let me make sure, because I feel like there's always something I forget on this screen, and then I start up. Alright, I think we're all good, right? Let's do this. Alright. Lord Iron Ham Cuts. Let's get rid of that hat. I never want to have a hat. I don't know why. It always bugs me when I don't get to see my character's hair. We all have our thing, right? Why am I not saying this? No cloak. Oh, headwear. Here we go. No headwear. Everyone, when design their self-insert character strong, yeah, Genie's beautiful, humble. I know, right? But the thing is, I really am like that. I really am like that. Yeah. No. I added intelligent because that's a congenital trait, so we can pass that one on. I think it's always good to add a congenital trait. I don't know, am I saying that right? Congenital trait, yeah. So that you can pass something good onto your kids. Unlike my real kids, wonk wonk wonk, who are just getting my lousy DNA. At least in this game, I can pass intelligence on. Let's see. We will do wealth focus. We're going to focus on wealth in this one. Yeah. And because we're intelligent, we get a little bit more. So, demand payments for hooks. Yeah, we want to do tax effectiveness. Although, starting with building construction costs, actually. No. Yeah, we will start with that, because we're going to be building stuff early on, and then the next thing we'll do is taxes. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? We have a couple things here. And then building construction time, yes. There we go. We need a wife. Let's get ourselves a wife. Is there anybody... oops. So we could get an alliance here. Now, they're not too far. They have a lot of soldiers. Always find too arcade that you're encouraged to hunt for congenital traits in this series, but I get why it's so popular to do. Won't mind a toggle to not make them congenital to feel more realistic. Yeah, I bet there's a mod for that. Like it's like that old Apple commercial. Like there's an app for that. I always feel like every Paradox game, whatever you can think of, there's probably somebody who tried to make a mod for it. The best, most humblest gift to mankind. Yeah, exactly. That's me. If I'm gonna role play, it reminds me. It reminds me of when in my soccer playing days, our coach one time had a sports psychiatrist come and talk to us, and he did this. He did this exercise with us, where he said to the whole team, he's like, "I want you to close your eyes." So we all close our eyes. He says, "I want you to imagine that you're taking 10 penalty shots. Actually, like, see the shot, take the shot in your mind." So we all took a moment. We all did it, and then at the end he said, "Okay, how many of you made all 10 shots?" And only one person on the team rose their hand, and I was not one. I was not that one person. And then he kind of smiled and he asked the guy. He was like, "Why did you make all 10?" And the guy goes, "Well, because I was imagining it. Why would I imagine myself missing?" And that's the sports psychiatrist was like, "Exactly. Why would you imagine yourself missing a shot?" And then, of course, all of us at 18 years old were like, "Whoa." So, all that to be said, if I'm going to play a role-playing game, I'm not going to make the guy like I really am. Why would I add another? I'll make the cooler me. All right. So we can get an alliance here. This guy also has a lot. But this person is 26, so... And this one's 33, so more of a chance here for kids, right? And now, intrigue, we can make the person our spy master. If Victoria is materialistic view of history, then Crusader Kings is the old great man view of his story, since your elite characters do everything of note while the masses are just there to work. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it, right? The regular townspeople barely exist. And only the important people matter. Yeah, not a lot there. I think this is the best one to do. Where is... this person's closer, actually. And this one... Well, this one isn't so far, but... Although... Oh, this is the one that's older. No, I think this is our person. Gadashilde Devro. Alright, Gadashilde. Let's get married. So there's our wife. Yeah, we can fabricate claims. I know that. No player heir. Let's take a look at our council here. Our bishop doesn't like us, so let's sway. How many people do we have in the court? Eh. Oof, our steward sucks. Our steward, like, really sucks. Who is this person? Does he have a title? No. Why is this person even the steward? So we can make this one. Yeah, this guy's good. This guy's one of my mayors. Oh, he's already got a position. Okay, cool. Yeah, this guy will be... Yeah, you're fired, buddy. And the marshal... My god, the marshal sucks. Oh. Yeah. The marshal sucks. But the marshal's the one we kind of need. Let's take a look at our knights. Because we might call for some knights. And then that's the person we would want there to be anyway. We have no knights. So maybe it's time to put a call out for some knights. Yeah, we got the prestige for it. On top of that, Crusader Kings tells you all you need to do in life is be born pretty, because you get massive bonuses for it in the game, letting you get away with everything. I mean, though, isn't there some historical context for that in 1066? People of this time, based on who you were born, based on the family line you were born in, pretty much gave you your path in life. I mean, hell, that's kind of how it is now, to a certain degree. We need to, promote our culture. We've got control. Okay. And now we need to build something. We've got simple pastures. So we need to increase the amount of gold we have here. Yeah, farms and fields is probably what we want. Though it's going to be a while before we can get that. So maybe hunting grounds. Now let's hold out for farms and fields. Or not. Yeah, it is going to take forever. We'll do hunting grounds. So when we get to 95, we'll do that. Now, lastly... Oh yeah, yes, the initial thing every CK player has to struggle trying to achieve meritocracy in the Middle Ages when no stat guys wants a seat because his grandpa was also there. I mean, it is the way. It is the way. Now we need... Yeah, so we need Athlone. So let's get Athlone. So let's start fabricating some claims. We're going to end up spending all our money on that anyway. But let's... Alright, let's unlock here. Awesome. I have a wife. Let's get rid of your hat. You're starting to see a theme with me here. In House Hamcuts, we do not wear hats. Even in my own life, I don't wear hats, because my head is too big. Ah, we got somebody. This guy's pretty good. His martial isn't that great, but it's better than 0. So, I believe, though, does it still cost like 80 to get this guy? Oh no, it will only cost us 25. Are you kidding? So now your dad died like literally like a month or so after we got married? And now we have no alliance? And I'm Catholic and I can't get divorced. Come on now. Well, we do get these unpressed claims, I guess. She's already pregnant. Look at that. Fate smiles upon me. My wife, Countess Godashilde, is bearing my child. I cannot wait. Oh, look at this. She's a righteous atheist. I picked well. I picked well. Alright. Let's take a look at the map here. I'll be honest, I know very little of the history at this time. So, it is interesting to take a look at the map. Maybe a future CK run, ooh, a knight, would be Iberia. I've never done a full-on Iberia run. Alright. Spindly. Maybe it's worth just getting this guy in here now. This guy is a pretty good knight. He has Hasteluder. Okay. He's athletic. An organizer. Okay. And a tough soldier. Yeah, let's just do this guy. Recruit to court. And we're going to make you the marshal. Oh, look at that. But then this guy is much better. My daughter and heir. Alright. Stefania. That's a pretty good name. Stefania Hamcuts. Praise Saint Bridget. Goddess Shieldai has given birth to a perfect little daughter. One day, child, you will carry on my legacy. What name would benefit such a mighty lady? Stefania. Damn, now I kind of wish I had this guy. How much longer till we get that claim? 51 days. Yeah, I think we can do it. Alright. Alright, so we got 2 knights. That's good. And now we got a legit... We got a legit marshal. Now, in terms of people, so I have a city holding here. So here's my mayor, Mayor Conry of Kilmanhauntain. Man, I'm gonna butcher a lot of stuff here. This guy likes me. That's good. We have another city mayor, Maldub. He seems to like me well enough. Oh, and a temple holding. Okay. Now, who holds this? Earl Conchobar. And he only has 523... soldiers, 200 bowmen. What do we have? 100 pikemen. Actually, yeah, so who counters bowmen? I forget. It's the horses, right? Greetings, Earl Ian of Dublin. I have prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the Earl of Athlone. See it done. Maximilian, good morning, Vietnam. Cavalry counters bowmen. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's what I thought there. Man, I loved that movie when I was a kid. I don't remember anything of it right now, but I remember as a kid loving it. Good morning, Vietnam. So we're going to need to get rid of some of these guys. So these guys counter spearmen. Heavy infantry. We need to keep that guy. And the pikemen. Maybe the light footmen. Because we can only have 4 men-at-arms, so... We'll have to destroy this regiment, and then we'll need some light horsemen. Alright, so when we get 85, we'll get those guys back. Let's station these guys for now. Alright. Yeah. All the advice. I know. Alright, our tax income has gone up. Wait, what happened to where... Alright, something is in a new spot now. Where do... Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Yeah, so let's pass limited crown authority. Accusations of witchcraft. Blood-stained cloth, crow's feather, strange-smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Dublin as proof that Mare has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their sick animals and are calling for her execution. She's a lunatic and a genius. And an insightful thinker. Oh, you know, I should invite her to court and make her the tutor for my kids. Let's see. Popular opinion goes down. What is my popular opinion right now? Not good. Or I could increase it. I can spend 100 piety. Yeah, I want her in my court. We'll work on them later. Alright. I do need a physician. Everyone sucks at it. Oh. This guy's average. Oh yeah, she's average. I forget if they can hold multiple positions. Let me, how much does a court tutor cost me? 0.31 a month. That's quite a bit. But we're gonna do it. Now, can I make her... Yeah. So you will be the physician and the tutor. Alright, and we still have a monthly income of +2. Get that lunatic away from the children. No way. I only want lunatics teaching my children. Teach them the witchcraft. Okay, so we need to get our horsemen here. So we need 85. So we need to get to that. And then at some point we need to start building some fields. Ah, stewardship perk. Centralization. Okay, the garrison level could go up. I do want to get this architect thing. Popular opinion, domain. Alright, let's do this. Defensive measures. Defensive measures. Alright. So let's speed it up a little bit here. Just need to start earning more money. Right? I mean, we could we kind of take this guy on? See, the problem is, okay. I can get secondary spouses. Maybe it is time I did that. If I can get an alliance out of it. Huh. I could get this sickly looking guy. Oh. If I become betrothed to this 1-year-old. Oh, Crusader Kings. Just ridiculous. But I could get an additional 635 people. Let's do it. Oriel, let's get Oriel. Let's get us an alliance. I gladly accept your betrothal. Alright. Now, I would like to move on this guy. It does worry me, though, that I don't have anything to counter his bowmen. Hey, Toasty. Yo, just want to say, really appreciate your Vic 3 guides. Been learning a lot from the... Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in to say so and stopping in to say hi. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad they are helpful. I was hoping to have the next... This is the last stream I'm doing before I head out on vacation for a week. Wife falls pregnant. She fell into a pregnancy. I was hoping to have the next episode of the... Oh! Munster! That sucks. I was hoping to have the next episode of the Congo series ready to go before I went out on vacation, but I could not get all of the editing done before I had to go. So unfortunately, that one will be out not next week, but early the week after. Alright, so this kind of sucks. And this guy has more soldiers than us. So does this guy. But now this guy is the Liege of Munster. Not a good start. I don't like that. Alright, well, we still want to get our horsemen, because it seems like everybody seems to have these archers. Which, it does kind of worry me we don't have one either. So you always go. And you always go. Oh, we should add an accolade, right? Select your new accolades. Acclaimed knight. So let's do this guy. Leader of the Earl's Bondsmen. So Vanguard. Max size of 2 heavy infantry regiments. The knight's army modifiers heavy infantry damage and heavy infantry toughness. And he's a contender. The Legion of Belligerent Vassal Opinion. And hostile trait experience unlocks. The knight gains 10 Stildor. Alright, hey! Pray Saint Bridget, Goddess Shielding, has given birth to a perfect little daughter. I got another daughter. Magdalena. Here we go. I love it. Magdalena. Oh, little Magdalena. Yeah, I guess we'll create this accolade, huh? So he is leader of the Earl's Bondsmen. Okay. Let's educate the child. Alright, 2 daughters. No sons yet. I don't mind that. I don't... if I can't get Athlone, I won't be able to create the duchy. And so if I only have 1 son out of all this, that actually would be good. Because I don't want to have to split my land after I die. Finally, the bishop likes me. You know, let's start finding some secrets on King Merchand. See what we can find about him. Oh, he needs a successor. I don't think we can pick one. Offer a hostage. Nope, nope, nope. To make my suffragan Bishop Oscar more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his relentless courage, loyalty and sense of honor, assertive presence. Let's do assertive presence. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. Nice. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Excellent. Yeah, if I could get Wales here on my side. There is never a quiet moment. My daughter and heir, Stefania, is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage her curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it always is. When a father and mother love each other very much. Alright, so she gets curious. I don't mind that. Let's take a look at my culture. So we have this one. So county fertility growth. in plains, deserts, steppe, and dry lands. The cattle pastures line of buildings have additional bonuses in counties of this culture. Ah, okay. The construction of co-op buildings unlocks the first 4 tiers of manor houses line of buildings. And herders have a higher county fertility. Cattle pastures, you say? Isn't that what we were going for? Oh, simple pastures. But we can get up to co-ops eventually. Okay. Alright, so we do want to get to that co-op. Refined poetry. Oh, we'll come back to this. We can do one of these guys. Yeah, let's do this. We want to get development going up. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Petty King Merchand's court. However, I still believe there is something going on in the shadows. I only need a little more time to determine what that is. Yeah, sure, keep going. The poet trait has additional bonuses. Ah, man, I forgot about that. I should have made myself a poet. Poet trait is more common. Characters of this culture perform better when appointed to the court poet court position. We got a faction against us. Unlock the court poet. Yeah, polygamous. I feel like we lose that pretty quickly, though. And maritime mercantilism. The trade port line of buildings can be constructed 1 era early. Coastal holdings in counties of this culture provide an additional 10% tax. And the avaricious trait provides additional bonuses. Temperate traits, the monk traits. Okay. And what are we researching right now? Arched saddle. Can recruit armored horsemen as men-at-arms. Okay. Alright, so we're almost at the 81 that we need. Oh yeah, let's take a look. So same thing again. I do not believe we'll ever find anything either. There is less going on here than a graveyard at noon. Okay. Fine. We can not do that anymore. Let's take a look at the factions. Oh, wants lower county control. The peasants. Please. Yeah, this guy has a lot of soldiers, huh? We are really going to need some allies in order to take him on. Oh, let's speed up a little bit. Alright, so now we can get... Oh, we can't get our light horsemen. Okay, fine. We're almost there. There we go. So they counter archers, so let's create them. And now we'll station you guys here, so you get a little bit of a bonus. Wait for you guys to recruit up. So we'll probably go for Leinster, because that seems to be the easier one to get. We can kind of build up these 3 places. Yeah, actually, if we take both of these places, we could still get a duchy title. Ooh. And this guy actually might be easier to get. Yeah, when these guys fully hire up, we'll be pretty evenly matched. But we as light footmen. Skirmishers. And these guys counter heavy infantry. So that's going to be a tough one to take on. Counters archers. Damn. Duke Per Ramon of Barcelona has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to Messianism. Having become disillusioned with their teachings of the Catholic priests, the nobles of Barcelona no longer consider the clergy to be righteous and true. As Messalians, they believe their new faith properly aligns with the will of God, and they are distancing themselves from their former religious institutions. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay. Let's keep an eye on our faction here. Yeah, it would be good if we could increase... we could increase that. This guy, you are taking forever. Alright, so we're at full strength. We have 785. Oh. I finished reading the latest letter from my Saffron Bishop, Oscar, and Smile. He seems to have warmed to me at last. While this is a success, I am tempted to use this opportunity to try and get even closer. Ooh, a diplomacy challenge. What's my diplomacy? 11. Let's try it. Oh, he is insulted. Well, he's already at 55. I mean, I don't really need to do this anymore. Let me try romancing my wife here. The time has come to let my feelings toward Countess Gotteshilde be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Write a poem. The candle is burning low when I finally finish my poem. Before I send it, I give it one last read. Your luscious locks are the rock I cling to in stormy seas. My heart yearns to feel the embrace of your love, that I may know the radiant aura of your soul. How I long for you. The waiting is unbearable. The thought of rejection makes me sick to my stomach. When her reply arrives, I tear the seal with shaking hands. While I cannot encourage you, my liege, I am most grateful for your kind words. Yours faithfully, Goddess Shieldae. Man, we have 2 kids together. What do you mean I cannot encourage you? Good lord. Is it because I'm betrothed to this 5-year-old? Is that what's making you upset? It's a little of an overreaction, don't you think? You know, one thing I gotta do... It's been a while since I've done this. Do the Game of Thrones mod on this. I remember, like, playing around with it once or twice, but I never really did a serious run in that. I gotta give that one a try again. Alright, so levy... Oh, the levy reinforcement rate. This is good. 830. Ah, peasant rabble is done. I really wouldn't mind getting these guys. Oh, romance, a fair flower. As my darling and I walk through the Dublin gardens, I gesture at the greenery around us. For all their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. There is one, she says with a mischievous smile, a rare orchid from the Carlux, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The monastery ruin in Kildara is the only place where it thrives in these regions. I don't want to spend money. Yeah, I'll brave the ruins. It's going to give me some... possibly give me some stress. I think I can do it. I find it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it with the ladies right there. Let me tell you. All right. So how much would it cost me to 54? Okay, so we need another 85. So I think once I get the horsemen up to 200, then we're gonna make a move on Osseroy and Leinster. Alright, so we're at about an hour here, so we do have to appease the Twitch ad gods, and all the ad gods, new and old. We'll go through this when we get back. So, just going to get a bathroom break, refill the drink, and be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back. Let's see. Have you taken mayo yet? Their strategic reserves of condiments cannot fall into the wrong hands. I have not. We must take mayo. We must take the mayo. We are Irish after all. We need our mayo. I mean, I will be taking mayo at some point. The goal here is to form the Kingdom of Ireland. Try as I may, the affections of my wife, Countess Godashilde, still elude me, but I can feel I'm on to something great. With my tutelage over my daughter and heir, Stefania, I may be able to succeed in my courtship yet. A little nudge, and perhaps Stefania would sing of my virtues and prove that I have a way with children that any woman should find irresistible. So, so I'm using our daughter to go get my wife to be in love with me. Let's see what she says. Ah, she sang my praises. I send Stefania over to the target of my affections, and in no time at all, Godashilde is looking over at me with a smile on her face as she speaks with my young ward. So I use my 5-year-old daughter to get my wife to love me. Mayo for Sam. Mayo for Sam. Yeah, how much do they have? Oof, they got a lot of soldiers there. Okay. Schemes. Isn't that the name of the game? Schemes. Ooh, there's a raiding party going on. Unpleasant pleasantries. I am attending a dance in Dublin to spend some time with Countess Godashilde. The mere thought of touching hands the mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. But when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my spy master, Mayor Conry. The friendless man drones on and on, totally oblivious to Godashilde's discomfort. Yeah, dastardly schemes. I'll take her place. Better that I suffer than her. I'll gain stress. I get a chronic headache. She gains kindness. Spend 35 prestige. This is the guy. Yeah, this guy kind of sucks. So maybe I will form a rivalry with him. Oh, he was sick. Poor guy. So this is the one with 840. So this guy has 300 soldiers that are going to counter my armored footmen. Should I go after this guy? Should I try to do this now? Well, oh, you know, I do need to get a claim going. I forgot. Oh, romance, the wild hunt. When Countess Godashilde suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organize one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my beloved. I am stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly, my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. I am coming for you, my love. Perhaps it would be wiser to send the page. Within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Goddess Shielde is on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposite her, and just about to strike, stands a huge stag. My arrow strikes true, and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Goddess Shielde can do is stare. But then she stumbles towards me and throws herself into my arms. I need you, my love, right here and now. She becomes my soulmate. I mean, once again, we have 2 children together. And I lay with her. Found my soulmate. Alright, finally. Let's fabricate some claims. You know, I could be increasing I'm increasing the what do you call it? The military, but you know, if I go for farms and fields, I could be getting more wealth. Although, it does feel like it'll take me forever to get to 142 coin. What about, can I ask my head of faith for anything? Let's see, Egmo Gaming, hello. Should I use the automate army feature in this game? You know, I'm not as familiar with it. So I'm playing this for the first time after a long time being away from it, and the last time I played, they didn't have that feature. But I kind of feel like automating the army kind of takes away like half the game here, you know. So I'm not gonna use the automate army for myself in this. But I guess I don't fully know what the mechanic does. You mean fabricate? You mean press legitimate? That's right. Not fabricate claim. I mean uncover the truth. Open your eyes, sheeple. I am the rightful ruler of Osseroy. Yeah, what does the automate army thing do? Yeah, it's relatively new. Yeah, right? Okay, so the commanders will be assigned automatically. Oh, the hiring of troops. Hey, Brick House, hello! I always go for economic buildings in early game. I feel like they help you ramp up better than army. Yeah. I think you're right. I think it was a mistake to try to increase our light horsemen, because what does it matter if it's going to take me forever, right? I need to get the farms and fields. So I think I'm gonna wait to save up for that. Saw it on my playthrough coming back to the game. Yeah, I just saw it, yeah, for the first time up here. I feel like if enabled, your armies are raised and fight the enemy on their own and assign their own commanders. You are still responsible for buying men-at-arms, hiring mercenaries, and going on raids. So it raises the armies and fights the enemy on its own. Yeah, that's something I would rather do. Like, there are certain things in Paradox games that you're like, oh man, I wish it would just do that on its own, but I feel like in this game, that's not something I would want. I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are in the You are the rightful lord of the earldom of Osseroy. I think we're gonna not do this. I want to get the farms and fields, so we got to save up to get to 140. Dear leader wills it. That's right. I have never tried army automation. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Egmo Gaming, yeah, says it's new, and I feel like it is new, right? So I just got all the recent DLC this week in preparation for this stream, but I haven't been able to try it out yet, so I don't know if it came in that recent DLC or if it's been around for 1 or 2. Oh, what's happening here? We're being raided. Wait, is that what's happening? Oh, no, it doesn't seem like it. Holding of Kildara got motivated workers. Building construction time, negative 15%. Wait, this happened... Oh, this happened despite your spouse's poor stewardship skill. Aw. Petty King... Rardi has won against Earl Ida of the third caution. Okay. Alright, popular figurehead. So do we finally have... Okay, we finally have a popular opinion. 5 years. Man, this guy sucks. Oh, you know, I just realized, Maximilian, maybe this should have been my Greece run. Oh, although that's right, it's the Byzantine Empire right now. Oh, an alliance. Despite our lack of bonds by blood, I believe we both stand to gain from an alliance. I propose that we join our forces and fight foes together. Oh. Man. See, the problem here, buddy, is that you are the person I need an ally to fight against. Because I want your land. I wonder, though, I wonder if I could use his alliance. If I had an alliance with him, and I have this alliance, I could go after Connacht and then go around and increase myself and then eventually go after him. So maybe I will take this alliance, even though you're ultimately the guy I want to fight. And if I enter an alliance, you know, he's not going to attack me. Oh, and he... Look at that. He has taken up all the land, though. Alright, we're going to accept this. We're going to accept this. Yeah, an undermined ally. Exactly. Because I feel like... First of all, I feel like if I don't take this alliance... He's just going to take me. But now, I could maybe go after this guy. I have an alliance with Oriel. With the last Atheling ruler removed from power, the herring of the north can truly be said to be over. The fierce resistance that faced King William has finally dissolved in face of bitter retribution. Norman rule over the Kingdom of England is now uncontested. So is this the event where now England is Norman? Yeah. Look at this guy. Hello, buddy. As I push aside the sheets to lay down, I find a little scroll resting on my bolster. Someone has entered my chambers unnoticed. A chill runs down my spine as I carefully unroll the thick parchment. My heroic lion, lord of my heart, I can keep my feelings secret no longer. From this day on, I will do everything in my power to prove my loyal affections. We will see each other soon. Until then, dream of me, my love. Eternally yours, Mare. Oh, my kid's school teacher. Man, if I did have a child with her, there's a possibility they could become a genius. But yeah, I don't really see. It's just going to add stress to my life. The White Plague. Alright. So eventually I'll need to get a claim here. But we want to get... Magdalena learns the Dodal Vulgar. Hey, Joe, what's up, what's up? What is this? The French Macron simulator? Yeah. Yeah. The French Macron simulator. That's exactly what's going on here, right? Maybe this is where Macron learned it from. He learned it from Iron Ham Cuts in 1076. Did this guy die? Wait, no. Your new faith dictates that you may no longer... Oh! The Irish culture has forsaken the polygamous tradition. So we are no longer polygamous. I'm all yours, my goddess Shieldae. I am no longer betrothed to that child. Thank God. Well, now maybe I go after Oriel. Yeah, look at that. So maybe this is our play here. We go after this guy. We go after Ulster. I use Munster to get the north. And then there'll basically just be the three of us battling it out for the Kingdom of Ireland. I think that's probably the best way to go about this. Could really use a better steward. I've prowled through documents both ancient and of... Oh, are you still doing that? Yeah, let's stop. Just, do religious relations. So now I kind of want to go after this guy. I feel like if I went after him now, though, I could pretty much take him. Ooh, no, I mean... Oh, wait, well, who's his ally? Oh. He is allied to Wales. Or North Wales, I guess you could say. Oh, damn. That's not good. And this guy has some allies, too. I wish there was a way to, like, make a deal to get this land. Well, oh, alone in the kitchen. Greetings, my lord. Minash, one of the cooks, says, I have your daughter Stefania with me here. She promised to clean the pots in the cookery, you see. He draws in a sharp breath. But she gobbled down every sweet she could find, like a little pig. Now she is all sweaty and red with exerting herself eating. Stefania never could resist sweet things, but this might be taking it a bit far. So she'll get gluttonous. She'll get lazy. She loses gluttonous and gets lazy. Or she loses gluttonous and gets compassionate, and I'll get 30 stress. Yeah, let's do that. I can take some stress. Man, why's it gotta cost so much? What would architect get me again? Yeah, it would cost a lot less. Oh yeah, that's right. So can I ask my head of faith? What's this? I dream that Dublin will one day be the envy of every ruler under the sky. I must endeavor to be the champion who turns it into the jewel of the earth. All that is needed is for me to put in some more work. I'll gain 40 stress. Yeah, let's do it. And Yori, hello, hello. I must admit, it's cool to see you do it from this direction. I made Munster the chosen one. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you know me. I always like taking the small nation and going tall. just because I hate myself. It definitely would have been easier to go with Munster. But I feel like I can do it. And it'll just be a little bit more difficult. Okay, so let's go to the Pope. Yeah, where is it? I thought there used to be a thing where you could ask the head of faith for some money and you lose some piety. Did they get rid of that? Oh yeah, notify me when I can join a tournament. Oh, I need to have higher piety. Ah, okay. Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe I need to be faithful and not dutiful. Alright. And I wonder, does it have something to do, too, with... Well, no, this guy pretty much approves of me. Okay. Oh, we're at 142. Alright. Can we get our farms and fields? I'm missing one. Alright. Farms and fields. Let's do it. How long is it going to take? 22 months. Well, look at these big old ships. Man. Okay. So now that we're doing that... Yeah, so give me... Fabricate a claim on Oriel here. Because that's where we'll go next. I think that's what we'll do. I'm going to use the alliance with Munster to take the north. Oh. A claim on Dublin. For months, Cool Breton, Earl Murchad's suffragan bishop has been digging up spurious contracts and fabricated histories. Now Earl Murchad dares act as if it all amounts to a legitimate claim on the Earl of Dublin. So who's this guy? Leinster. Ooh, Denmark. You be sick right now. Ah, who is this? Greetings, Earl Ian of Dublin. Peace be with you. Peace be with you too, buddy. Your occupation of lands which rightfully belong to me can no longer be tolerated. It is time that I see them returned to my possession. Yeah, I hate the plague system. Worst addition to the game. I do too. I think in general it's cool because this was a thing back then, right? But I think it's too aggressive. We haven't dealt with it yet, but I've had runs where I feel like all I'm doing is fighting off plague after plague after plague. And it's like, I'm sure there's some historical context of like, that's how it was back then, but it doesn't make for fun gameplay. It seems to be a little too aggressive. LaPlace, hello. Nicholas Angel, morning. morning to you as well. Morning to you as well. So who's this guy? Oh, Wales. What? Oh my lord. Okay. Man, all those guys I paid for, and I still have the most commander advantage. Well, let me lead them. And let me call in... Alright, good. He's gonna join me. You know, it's funny, after not playing for so long and, you know, being on Vic 3 so much, I'm like, why can't I add any war goals here? Well, good thing they added landless. I know, right? The thing is, though, thank God I accepted the alliance with King Murchad here. So he has 1900. This guy's 26, yeah. Yeah, maybe we're going to end up being landless, huh? This is okay. Now the question is, do I want to take it to them? By the way, I asked something in Discord not related to game, but academia off topic. Oh! Man, I'm so bad at Discord. Hold on. Let me look at it real quick. I'm sorry. Let me open up the Discord. Quick, someone find this man a daughter to marry off. I know. You know, I do have one to marry off. Yeah, look at this. 183 soldiers. Not even worth it. Victoria 3. Wait, which section of... Oh, off topic. Here we go. Oh, no. But academia... Oh, wait, do you mean your question about computer engineering? Yeah. Oh, I did answer that one. Yeah, so interestingly, I have a minor in computer science. Oh boy. But I have a major in theater and a minor in computer science because I started college as a computer science major, but finished as a theater major. I used to be very much into computer programming back in the day, but I'm actually not a computer engineer. I am very, very long out of practice. So I actually don't know if there's I don't know of any books to recommend. But I did say in the Discord here that my brother is a computer engineer, and so I'm going to ask him if he has any recommendations, because he's a computer he does computer engineer or software engineering, and is like he like for fun like develops apps and stuff like that. So he might actually know of some good recommendations. So this weekend I'm going to find out from him, and then I'll post it for you. Should have tried to hold them at the landing and take advantage of the debarkness buff. Oh, I actually don't know what you mean. Oh, they're down here. Let's go meet them down there. What is that? Oh, do you mean like I should have been down here when they were going there? Fret not, I believe it will make a great story of reclamation and rising to glory. I hope so. I certainly hope so, because that might be what happens. They get a huge debuff when they first land from a ship. Ah. Wait, what happened here? Has ended... Oh, the guy died? Is that what happened here? So we won? Okay. Oh yes, thank you so much for that. Hope it's not bothering you. No, 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 it doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, I love it. Ask away, ask away. I love that the Discord can bring help for everybody like that. But yeah, my brother's really into. I mean, it's what he does for a job, and he does it, and he's doing it on the side as well. So I'm sure he knows something. He's got to. So I'll pick his brain and then let you know what he told me. I caught these two hiding in the wood stores. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my daughter Stefania and Magdalena in tow. You know, this guy's always complaining about my daughters. You know, can I fire the cook here? They stole a whole keg of wine. How old is she? Hell yeah, Stefania, 11 years old, stealing a whole keg of wine. That's my girl. And Stefania just sat there as Magdalena drank herself into near oblivion, he says angrily. It seems as if my ward protected her partner in crime, keeping a lookout while abstaining from any drink herself. Very well done. No, no, no. We can keep the trait temperate. Yeah. Yeah, in Yori. So I guess what you mean, right, is I didn't realize they were coming here. So if I had moved my armies... Oh, my God. If I had moved my armies here, I would have been able to take advantage of that debuff, right? Is that the situation? Wait. Did we get this again? Oh my god, it's the same thing, but in reverse. Yeah, Magdalena, keep the trait temperate. Alright, well that worked. That war. How many casualties for that battle? I don't know. I didn't look. I don't think there's a way to go back and look, right? Like, I don't think it stores statistics like that. I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the earldom of Oriel. See it done. Alright, so once we get out of debt, we can go after it. Yeah, you didn't need to be there exactly when they landed. They keep the debuff for a bit. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, you should ask Wales something. Oh, I got another daughter. Oh, God of Shield A, you have been so brave. So strong. Words cannot describe my love for you, and now we have a perfect little daughter. Benedicta. No. Dorothy. Patricia. Yeah, we'll do Benedicta. Why not? Alright, let's get you educated. Wait, so what can we ask Wales for? So this was the one who attacked us. Let's go murder him. Yeah, wait. What do you mean I should ask Wales something? What can I ask them? Alright, crop fields are constructed. Whoa, we just got a whole bunch of stuff. Ah, architect. I am now an architect. So what just happened here? To the amicable Earl Ian of Dublin, with your permission, I would like to betroth your daughter and heir, the charming Stefania Hamcuts. Oh, hell no. Piss off, buddy. You know, for someone with the chaste trait, she sure has a lot of kids, yeah. Guess you're just that persuasive. I tend to have that effect on the imagined ladies. Yeah, look at that. I didn't realize she had chaste. She dislikes intimate contact, avoiding the temptations of the flesh. Clearly. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Wait, so do we have a plague here now? I didn't get a notification about it. Yeah, I don't have a plague here. I guess this is just... it wants to teach me about it. There's a plague spreading, but I don't think it reached... usually when it reaches your land, it gives you an event. Avoiding not mean you can't produce air with that. Yeah, yeah. No, I know, yeah, you can get an heir, but usually when they have chase, you don't get as many children. You know, it's funny, for a long time when I first started playing the game, I would create a character that was like named after me, and then I would... oh wait, hold on, let me read it. It is my right and responsibility to determine what coinage is to be used throughout all of Dublin. The choices I make will determine how the coinage, and by extension my realm, is seen throughout the world. So we can get more development growth. I don't need... I guess I don't really need more prestige at the moment. I mean, I can always use more prestige. Ooh, so I gain 50 coin and that. Or I spend 100. Debase the coinage with inexpensive nickel. Let's try it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I would always create a character that was named after me. And then I would always purposefully marry. I would search for a character that had the same name as my wife. And then, like, the kids that we have, I would, like, give them, like, the first 2 kids, I give them my kids' names. But it was funny because the only character I could ever find that had my wife's name was always a lesbian. So I'd always end up with, like, my initial family would be very small. We'd have, like, we would in the end have, like, maybe at most 2 kids. And then the problem was, you know, sometimes there's like horrible events that happen in the game, and I would always be like sitting out on the couch, and I would read the events out to my wife as they happened, when all the characters still had our family names. And eventually she was like, you know, could you stop naming the characters after us? Because it's too much. I'm like, yeah, that's probably for the best. Try and doing what you did once. Stop doing it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do it anymore. It just sometimes it gets a little too weird. That's weird implication taken out of context. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially since, like, my wife's never really seen the game. She just hears what I say about it. So I'm like, "Oh, this event just happened." She's like, what?" Ah, finally. Okay. So Dublin now has the Irish culture. So this guy can go back to collecting taxes. How's the opinion of everybody of me in my court? Yeah, the cook doesn't like me very much. Because my kids keep stealing the wine. Oh, so we can... Ooh, I have much less in regards to soldiers. Alright. Yeah, we need a few more soldiers. I mean, we can get... So, we could go after this guy. I could try to wait till we get to 85 and expand the light horsemen, because I do have a few less soldiers than him, and this guy has many, many more, like, real soldiers than me. He has... like basically 800 men-at-arms, and I have 3. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I'm looking at his allies. Oh, he's allied to this guy. Oh. Oh, there's a plague there. Oh, there is. Look at that little bit right there. Oh, yeah, that's why he's looking all sickly. He's about to die. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got the consumption. Ah, thank you. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll hold off on that. My daughter Stefania seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Afterwards, she couldn't stop talking about the feelings that locking eyes with one of the younger servants had caused in her. Oh, the young rascal is coming of age, isn't she? She get lustful. She could get greedy. She could get gregarious. All these things, though, will raise my stress level. I mean, she can get lustful. Sinful to Catholics, but yeah, whatever, whatever. So the plague is hover over his heart next to his age. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's near death. Oh yeah, he's near death, so he'll lose this allyship. I think this was the person I was betrothed to. Oh my god, they're like all gonna die. He's gonna die. The sister's gonna die. She seems to be okay, but her husband is gonna die. Yeah, so we'll wait these guys out. Man, I really wish I could get Athlone. Okay. Well, either way, it gives us time to expand the army, which we need to do. Wonder if we'll find any secrets in his court now. Is the battle system RNG based? To a certain degree, yeah. There are battle rules, but you also like. So you have these men at arms, and they counter certain soldiers. So like, this guy has 400 longbowmen who are archers, and I have light horsemen who counter archers. So you do look at, and I keep looking at the ally, his ally, not him. So there's that, and then like certain like types of soldiers get certain benefits in certain terrain. So there is a level of RNG, but there is a bit of strategy too, and trying to match up your army to theirs, and then also trying to meet their army in certain terrain that's more beneficial to your army. A guild of stonemasons has established itself in the earldom of Dublin. Having dedicated craftsmen in my personal service could help the region flourish. Let's see. For 20 years, building construction time and cost goes down. Fair deal. I lose 50 and get that. Good old Paradox dice systems clearly outmatched your opponent, but watch out for the 3-1 rolls in a row. Yeah. Yeah. Especially, I feel like especially in this game. Especially in this game. Right. So basically, if I choose this, I do get the cooperative stonemasons. It's just a matter of how much does it cost me. Yeah, I think we'll try this one. Get a great deal, a fair deal, an unfortunate deal. The leader of the Masons seemed reluctant to strike any kind of deal on behalf of the guild until I pointed out exactly how much it would benefit us both. Ah, nice. I got a good deal. Okay. So now for 20 years, you know, we get a pretty good cost of building things. Ooh, yeah, look at this. We could really use stables here. Yeah, the art of the deal. Ugh. It's more the art of the deal than the art of the deal. Ooh, I get more stewardship. This might be beneficial, though. It won't give me... Okay, I could do blacksmiths. Oh, the trade port building. Actually, so our culture gives... I gotta look at what that gives us again. Alright, what am I gonna do here? Administrator. What do I want to go for? Oh. Actually, we need to hit the break in a moment. Let's see. Oh, holding taxes. Avaricious. Yeah, let's do this. I can demand payment for hooks. Yeah, let's take advantage of that. Okay. Alright. We're going to take a quick break. Bathroom break, refill the drinks. And then we will be right back. Alright. And we're back. And we're back. Alright. So. What was that trade port thing? So we constructed an error early. Okay. When are you gonna die? Oh, his health recovered. But he's malnourished. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Magdalena what she thought. She responded that the sentence was far too harsh for a small crime. Very good. You are just. Yeah, you can keep just. Yeah, he beat the plague for now. And his other daughter beat the plague as well. With your permission, I would like to betroth your daughter, the Serene Magdalena. Well, not a bad force. I mean, I don't know if this is an ally ship I want, though. Because I want to attack this guy eventually. Do I want this? I mean, I'll have an allyship with the two biggest kingdoms on the island. I could possibly... Ooh, no. I was going to say, oh, I could use this allyship to go get Athlone from this guy. Well, let's accept it. I might be able to play these guys against each other. Alright, get me a claim on Ulster. I need more land. I mean, ultimately that's what I need. If at worst, go for it. When he dies, the ally would drop. No, yeah, that's true, yeah. When he dies... His health is poor. He's a drunk. And she's 12. It's a betrothal, too, so they're not even married yet. Oh, man, I forgot I had a third kid. I forgot about that. What is this? While performing his duties as my spy master, Mayor Conry has uncovered a secret held by Earl Merchant of Leinster. He has secretly taken Semthon, a commoner from Utrecht, as a lover. Ooh. I know something about you, buddy. Don't tell the wife that. It'd be a shame if she found out. Let's blackmail you. Yep. Alright, I gained a hook on him. Wait, so do I not have a... Oh, there it is up there, yeah. So I do hold a hook on him. Now, I can use the hook to get money. Right? So 50. Stefania learned the Doyle vulgar language. Well, let's expand the light horseman. The darkening horizon. Missives and messages sprawl across my desk. They're all about one particular subject. The panic seeps from the words, forming in turn a rapidly rising pool of dread in my stomach. The sickness starts with chills and fever before necrotic buboes form beneath the unfortunate armpits. Their breath comes in wretched gasps between expulsions of blood, lips and toes turning a livid black. It then kills indiscriminately, rich and poor, young and old, duke and downtrodden. The reports are from far-flung lands for now, but my trembling fingers trace the dates. It is getting closer. I looked, and behold, a green horse. Okay. She knows French. Kill her. Off with her head. Yeah. My wife is teaching our children French. That Norman. She's a righteous atheist. All right. So he has 1,400. Light footmen are skirmishers. Who counters that? Hey, Unicorn Sparkles! Hello, hello! Oh, good old lurk. I always appreciate a good old lurk. Lurking is what makes the world go round. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Petty King Merchant's court. However, I still believe there is something going on in the shadows. I only need a little more time to determine what it is. Go for it. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. Need to get rid of some of that stress. Think about a feast. Bowman counter light footman. Oh, bowman. I could use some bowmen, right? Who do I get rid of, though? That's the problem. Yeah, I think a light feast would be good. Well, my court seems to like me. I wonder... Yeah, we definitely don't have the money for a tournament. Oh. He exposed the secret. I should have just taken the money. Damn. You know, if I do a pilgrimage, my piety will go up, and then I can ask the Pope for some money. Could also do that. My stress level, I mean, I'm not even at the first level yet, so I'm not really getting any effects yet. Oh, Stefania comes of age. Time to marry her off. With her coming of age, my tuition of Stefania is at an end. Despite being a chatty child, Stefania at times finds it difficult to get along with people. Few at any court would be overly impressed by her grasp of etiquette, but at least she does know how to hold her own in polite company. You mean my child who was stealing whole kegs of wine from the cook when she was 12? Doesn't know etiquette too much? Oh, okay, yeah, I could also lose stress in Pilgrim. Okay. I might do this. First, though, I want to see if we can get her betrothed and get an alliance out of it. Ah, not that. I thought this said Volkswagen. I was like, oh, we're going to marry her off to Volkswagen? Ah, man. Yeah, we don't... There's not a lot of good options here. Some unlanded dude. Yeah, look at that. This guy has, like, almost no soldiers, and it would take him forever to get to me. I think we'll hold off. We'll hold off on marrying her off. Because it doesn't seem like there's anything beneficial to us. My daughter Magdalena has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, she has been repeating the warrior's words to herself. Work hard and you can master anything. She'll get diligent. Okay. Yeah, let her get diligent. Yeah, I know she's unmarried, but like... Maybe we do a matrilineal marriage. Get some heirs into the house. Yeah, we do have Magdalena. Although, wait, I did marry off, betroth her, right? Yeah, I can betrothal, but we're not really going to get any good alliances out of it. So maybe we get her somebody good for a matrilineal marriage. Maybe somebody with some good stats. Yeah, Monarch. The Oops All Daughters edition. I know. Isn't that how it used to be back then? How awful. You need to remove the filter to allow for minors to be shown. Oh, no, it looks like, Yeah, no. I have age. The ages. All ages are being shown. Although you're right, it doesn't seem like it's including any minors in here. There's a lens at the top left. Yeah. Yeah, the filter here. Maybe the fertile filter? Yeah, that's interesting. The default is fertile. See, I think maybe... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's just not a lot of alliances for us here. Which is why I think maybe I'll hold off on marrying her off. Tributary taxes, vassal taxes, monthly income while at war. Yeah, I guess we'll take more taxes. When is everybody gonna die here? Well, we'll take Ulster. This guy. Everybody has some alliances. Everybody except Ulster. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Petty King Merchant's court. However, I still believe there is something going on. Alright. Oh, that's me. So I'll get a claim here. I think maybe I'll get a claim for here. And call Munster in for that one. Okay, so we do that. Now there's something about if we got to co-op here. In a dusty corner of the library, I find a tome, bound in leather and inscribed with strange symbols, partially hidden behind other books. It is old, but has clearly seen some recent use. As I leaf through it, I quickly come to the realization that it deals with some unconventional knowledge. Is this the event that gives me, like, witchcraft? We'll see. The spy master is lying to you. He is just out on Munster partying with the wages you pay him. Uncovering secrets, yeah, right. Just a little time. More like, I want more of my vacations, liege. Yeah, that's true, right? You can't trust that guy for nothing. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Dublin, my daughter Magdalena runs up to me. Father, they just started swinging at one another when she's interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of young lads from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. Okay, so we get firm hand. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we're about to get our claim. We'll be in debt for a little bit. Yes. I've prowled through documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the Earldom of Ulster. See, it is done. Alright, so let's get out of debt. And then we'll make a move for Ulster. Sorry, little guy. No hard feelings. Okay. So this guy has some powerful allies. This guy has some powerful allies. This guy does not have powerful allies because his ally is me. I think, though... I think I will hold a feast just because I can invite other people. Oh, a hike. Yeah, it was the one I thought. A servant of the horned god. As I open my eyes in the dark, I am immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the truth, Ian? I would recognize that voice anywhere. It must be my personal physician. Oh, that troublesome little mare. The Horn God offers you his blessing. Will you accept it? Remember, they were right. She was a witch. We saved her from getting executed for being a witch. They were right. I will accept it, though. We're going to start a covenant here. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, now, what will we do for... Set out on a journey, putting aside the burdens of ruleship for a moment. Wise man. Okay. My daughter Magdalena hovers in the limbo between childhood and adulthood. I've taught her enough to understand the truth, and she is still young enough to have an open mind. If I want to induct her into the service of the Horned God, it is now or never. Oh boy. Okay, Magdalena. She deserves to know his power. Alright. So let's set our spy master to Disrupt schemes. I don't want my secrets uncovered. Which is not a personality trait, in case you're searching. Yeah, I was searching. I thought it used to be you would get it up here somewhere. No? Yeah, I guess it makes sense because other characters you're not supposed to be able to see it, right? But there's nowhere then that I'll see it on my character screen. Let's see. Let's convert my wife here to witchcraft. Pope's purse will not be happy about this. That is a good point, right? I am kind of opening myself up to failing at that. The modifiers, maybe. Yeah, I forget where you would see it. Yeah, I guess you don't really see it anywhere. Oh, we're out of debt. All right, so let's go for this. All right. I do not believe we'll ever find anything. Fine. Oh, like diligent? Oh, I see. Not there. I wonder if it appears only if the secret is out, like other negative traits. Ah, yeah. That would make sense, right? Because I think my screen is supposed to kind of be the same as everybody else's. Like, I wouldn't be able to click on somebody else's screen and see if they were a witch. Alright, so you guys go here. Let's see. Yeah, you come to my aid. Of course I shall join you in this war. Our foes shall learn to fear the men of Munster. Do you know Alfred the Great King of Anglo-Saxons? No, I don't know that one. What about him? Yeah, only those two. Most strange. Yeah, it is a little bit, right? I think there'd be somewhere I could see it. Oh! With her coming of age, my tuition to Magdalena is at an end. Even as a child, Magdalena always had a way with words. It is therefore unsurprising that she has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. A true silver tongue, she could sway the opinion of counts and kings alike. When she speaks, the court listens in enraptured silence. So, I'm guessing I might not get a son out of Got a Shield Day. I cannot force Godashilde to see the truth, but I have done all I can to open her mind to it. I pray to the Horn God that Godashilde has connected to something in our innocent conversations and the sacred texts I left in her chambers. Now I must go to her and extend the invitation to his communion or give up this endeavor. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. I watch the sleeping shape of Godashilde while I send a quick prayer to the Horn God. As soon as the last whispered word passes my lips, she stirs, as if her subconscious mind has waited for this moment. When I step out of the shadows and offer Godashilde his blessing, there is no fear or hesitation in her eyes. No, her acceptance is wholehearted and hungry. Welcome to our communion, sister. Oh no, Godashilde and I talk about the Horn God and his will for many hours. When the sky suddenly shifts to blue at the horizon, we make our farewells. As I open the chamber door, I hear rapid footsteps disappearing down the corridor with someone listening. Someone knows the secret. This guy now. Well, let's read through this. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has the coin. My companion, Oscar, stops dead in his tracks, head cocked and intently staring at something in the merchant's stall. He leans in and confides with a hushed voice, "That bauble over there, it is the spitting image of a piece from the ceremonious reliquary. It would be wise to acquire such a trinket." Okay. Yeah, I mean, this option is available to me because of my stewardship skill, but I'd rather take this one. Ah, there we go. Okay. We got a trinket, Morsel of Saint David. Yeah, monthly income while at war. Perfect timing. So do we want her to marry this guy? I don't know, because I do kind of want to go to war with him soon. Oh, well, they did it anyway. Alright, so now I have 2 allies there. Got divorce. No. No, didn't get divorced. She joined me in the coven. Though I think Stefania's the only one who isn't. Oh yeah, my youngest daughter. I always forget about Benedicta. Alright, how we doing here? You know, I wonder now if I can take Oriel. Well, he's about to die. But now with both of these guys as allies, I should be able to take it. If I had this land, then I only need one more in order to form the Duchy of Ulster. There we go. All right. All right, so I got to convert the faith here. Millicent died. I get 5 coin. Well, why not? I don't really care about this guy. Oh, look at that stewardship. I could have brought him into my court. Ah, that was a mistake. But, you know, I haven't saved this run yet. Oh my god. I need to do that. Hey, Mauricio. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Doing okay. We finally just got a little bit more land. Oh, is the control... Oh, look at that. Thank you, thank you. I didn't notice that. I think we can go for Oriel here. 2,000 troops there. He's got more, and we can bring this guy in. How are my soldiers? Oh, and now I can station these guys. The time has come. I cannot force Stefania to see the truth, but I have done all I can to open her mind to it. I pray to the Horn God that Stefania has connected to something in our innocent conversations, sacred text. This is the same as before. Yeah, Munster looks like it's going to eat me, right? Oh. I watch the sleeping shape of Stefania while I send a quick prayer to the Horn God. As soon as the last whispered word passes my lips, she does it. Yeah. Yeah, they gained quite a bit of land here before I could do much. So what we're aiming for right now... I'm actually allied to both of these guys right now. So we have this. We're going to take the last 2. Try to form the Duchy of Ulster. And then I'm thinking I might try to use Munster to take this guy. And then once I own all of the north, hopefully that'll be enough to overtake Munster. So let's go after this guy right now. Although he's about to die. Oh yeah, this guy's on death's door. And he'll lose this. So maybe what would be better is fabricate a claim here. We'll convert religion later. I have a claim on Oriel. Oh. I forgot. I also have my trinket. Okay. Gives me not much, but whatever. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So we get hide tents. Ulster has insularism. Insularism. Ooh, stationed archers and stationed skirmishers. Okay, yeah, so nothing. Simple pastures and the bastions of curtain walls. The Irish Catholics, okay. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? You know, by the time he finishes this claim, we might not have to go into debt to do it. That would be nice. So, yeah, it would be good if we could host some type of activity. I think they did that to depict the different religious views the Irish held. You can open insularism and see where they differ. Let's take a look. We consider them astray. This faith differs in a way that is not particularly significant. Intermarriage may still happen. And let's take a look at ours. Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, right. You see, they are still in communion with the Pope. Yeah, so it seems like it doesn't differ all that much. Yeah. Yeah, what does that armed pilgrimage get us? Okay. Interesting. Characters may seek indulgences from their head of faith, pay gold in exchange for piety. Okay. Characters who have committed criminal acts may seek indulgences to gain forgiveness. So if my witchcraft sin comes out, maybe I can pay some money. Spiritual heads of faith may excommunicate other characters of their faith. So courtiers could take the vows and become a monk. Oh. Yes. See it done. Alright. So maybe we go... Alright, let's save. Let's go take that. And then... Yeah, let me call this guy in, because he's also an ally. Oh, wait, Poop, is he... I didn't realize... That was his suzerain. Poops. He's probably going to join on that side. Well, thank God I have Munster. Alright. Men-at-Arms maintenance per dread. Well, this is good. Both of my subjects are Republican. It focuses more on being closer to the common man and can't join crusades, etc. I think unlike the Catholics. Okay. Which is true. I never heard of any Irish Crusader. If you hear about any Irish Crusader, it must be a busy pub downtown Dublin or a metal band somewhere. So that's what it was. Is that why they didn't join? I mean, we're just straight up run-of-the-mill Catholic. So we will join the crusade. So we're almost there. Almost. All right, we got it. Alright. So once I get Oriel, then my land will be connected. Bloodstained cloth, crows, feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is evidenced. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Ulster as proof that Mare has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. Oh my god, they're going after her again. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their bad weather and are calling for her execution. Right. Upset peasants in Ulster. Huh. Oh, well, I gained stewardship lifestyle here. Yeah, let's take that. Alright. Okay, okay. Oops, what is this? Alright. So, I would like to host a feast. But should I be building more buildings? Who is this? Scotland. Blessings upon you and your house. It seems that there is no recourse for our dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Alright. I wonder if Marchand is ever going to be like, you know, this ally, your allyship, you're utilizing it a little too much. Alright. Alright, so both my allies joined in. I guess, are they going to land here? Alright, let's meet them over there. Yeah, now it's a decisive battle. Excellent. Why this person split off, I do not know. Oh my god, dude. I just need you to die. Maybe I should just, like, try to murder this guy. Ooh, I don't know though. That's a pretty large force. Hmm. That army that joined in late, that really made the difference for us there. Yeah, I know. He's like, I can't tell if this is just a glitch or if he's just like this. Who knows? Either way, he's losing. There we go. We finally beat them down. Alright, let's go take some of their land. End this. You should consider swearing a fealty to Marchand after this support, but he is doing overtime. Yeah, but the problem is I want to take all his lands. My plan here is to take Oriel, and then form the Duchy of whatever it is. The Duchy of Ulster. Then use Munster to help me take over this guy. And then once I own all of this, hopefully I have enough of an army to take on Munster. That's the plan. He is the evil character we see in movies, plotting against his best allies. Oh yeah. That is me right now, for sure. Call me Littlefinger from Game of Thrones, because that's what I'm doing. Yeah, let's do a white piece, because I don't really... yeah, let's do this. Let's just do white piece. Alright. Oh. Alright, we'll do that. Yeah, but I don't want to... I'm not going to really get anything other than a little bit more prestige out of this. Yeah, there we go. Like, there's no other goal I had in this other than... And so I'm just going to lose money. So it's not worth it to push forward. I guess that's true, yeah. Once they landed, I could have intercepted them. No, it didn't have it. It didn't have a payment of gold listed. It said the only thing I would have gotten was 150 prestige out of it. Unconditionally. As I lean over the map in my chamber, a sudden creak turns my head towards the entrance. My daughter Benedicia appears at the threshold and walks into the room. She looks at me with an inscrutable look for a moment, then walks over to me, wrapping me in a tight hug. I look at her, a hidden tear in my eye, while my hand is stroking her hair in an effort to reciprocate the gesture. You're a good daughter. Okay. Sounds good. I guess you did all right. It's almost harvesting season. Yeah, exactly, right? It's October. We gotta go harvest all those crops. If this were Manor Lords, you definitely would have needed to end that war and go harvest those fields. Well, all right. I think we're at our point here. It's getting pretty late for me. But we did some good work tonight. We got a good start here. We've got a plan to take the rest of the island. We go for Oriel next, and then we use Munster to go to get Connacht. And then Dublin takes over. So, I think that'll be it for tonight. So, next week, I'm going to be off. I'll be on vacation next week. So, just pulling up calendar here. So, the next time I'm on will be Monday, the Beyond Short campaigns. Well, we're not done with this. We're going to be continuing this again on Fridays. So I'll be on again on Monday the 25th, where we'll be continuing the regular schedule, and so we'll be doing some Victoria 3 on Monday the 25th. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can like move the map around a little bit there. But yeah, I will be off next week and have some fun little vacation time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for watching, as always. There will be a new stream on Wednesday morning, so... Oh. I misread it. Beyond Short campaigns. I don't think I get it. Then I don't know. See, maybe that's the problem. I'm overly tired and have not enough brain cells left. Today I spent the day packing for the trip and trying to edit a new Victoria 3 video that, in a vain effort to get the video to get it done, and just couldn't get there. Oh, I finally got a hold of Civ 7. Won my first multiplayer campaign coming from behind. Oh, nice. Although it was with fellow noobs, and it was like level 1 versus level 12 difficulty. Oh man. Or 1v12 difficulty. That's pretty good though. I haven't done multiplayer in it at all yet. I meant that there was a message before that. Oh yeah. I guess you did all right. It's almost harvesting season. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I had said, like, yeah, I gotta get my people back to harvest. And if this was Manor Lords, I absolutely would have needed to end that war, because you can't go to war in certain seasons in that one, so because of harvesting season. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that'll be it. So at some point during vacation, I'll decide what I'm doing for that Wednesday. That Wednesday morning stream. But the next one will be on Monday, the 25th, where we'll continue some more Victoria 3. So, thanks for watching tonight. Maximilian, as always, it's nice hanging out with you. Thanks for hanging out. And Brickhouse, thanks for hanging out. Always nice. Same thing, Laplace and Mauricio, if everybody's still there. Thank you very much. That'll be it for now. Yeah, oh, there you are, Mauricio. Yeah, have a great vacation. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Yeah. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. And as always, be awesome. I'll see you next time.